and I'm here with Jerry Ice, a member of the Briggs community. And Jerry's going to talk about himself and about his life in Briggs and any memories he has. Or go ahead, Jerry.
Well, I've been here as a lifelong resident. I'm 65 years old. I've lived here basically all my life, with other than what time that I spent 13 years in the military. But basically Briggs has been my home for all them years. As a child, I came to Briggs School from the 1st through the 8th. And then I attended Tahlequah Junior High for 2 years. And at that time, I was educated enough in order to get out of the school system, so I went and started being employed through the Tahlequah Lumber Company. I worked for Tahlequah Lumber Company for about 5 years, and then went into the military for 13 years. And then I returned back after those years in the military. I returned back to Briggs and have lived in Briggs my entire life. I recall when Briggs was a thriving community as a farming community, because almost everybody in the community had farm animals. They raised their own hogs, they killed their own hogs, they cured their own meat, they milked their own cows, and stored their milk in springs. And they made their own butter from that milk. They raised their own chickens, so they produced their own eggs. They done a lot of slaughtering of chickens, hogs, and they depended very little on the outside of the community for their livelihood. It's been that way up until about the last 20 years or so. It's really gotten more commercial minded within the area. And so basically Briggs overall has been more or less a self-thriving community. And the folks in Briggs are a close-knit community. For overall, there was a time when we didn't have to have locks on our doors. I recall we could leave our tools outside the yard, and never, if somebody came up and got something, well, they knew that it was welcome for them to use it. And they'd come back maybe a week later and say, "Oh, I borrowed this from you. Here it is. I returned it." But now it's all got to be under lock and key, which is a sad thing. We had people in the community that would go out, put shingles on other folks' house, cut their wood, and more or less, if there was a death in the house, there was a family that moved in with that family and just took over the household chores for a few days in order to get them over the grief. And that's almost a thing of the past, but we have people still yet, whenever there's a passing, well, they'll pour out their heart for each other. And I recall here in the community, whenever the church bell would ring as a signal for there being a death in the community. But that is silent now, and that's just one of the things that was here before, that we no longer see within this community. But other than that, there's just Briggs, as I said, overall is a close-knit community.